have filter functions, that is all except, all selected, calculate, filters, keep filters. These are the filter functions. So what is all filter function? So it will remove by default filters. It is similar to remove filters. Okay, so when I say by default means, whenever we are doing something in this, you see I have not done anything to get this total. This is by default coming. So these are the by default filters. Okay, so it will remove the by default filters, and it will show you the output. Okay, so returns all rows in a table or values in a column, ignoring any filters that might have been applied. Okay, so that might have been applied means if we will apply any filters from here, it will ignore that filter. It will not filtering out this table. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we have this syntax for all. First, we will give the table or column name, and then we will give the column name, and we can give me like many column name. As you can see, the square brackets continuously there. Just give me a moment. We will do the DAX. So we have country. Are you able to see these values?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Just give me a moment. I'll increase the size. Okay. Okay. So we have country, product, and this total sales. So total sales is nothing but the net sales. So I have given a name as total sales. So we are using sales equals to, okay, calculate. Now the calculate syntax is, first we need to define the expression and then the filter functions. So we are using sales, so we will calculate the sales. So sum of net sales. Okay. Okay, sum of net sales, and then here we need to define the filter, that is all. And in all we need to define the table name or the column name which you want to, in which, like, from which column you want to remove the filters. So if I will apply product here, okay, so the this column name, and let me close this. Okay. So now, uh, okay. So now you can see I have given a product name in all filter function. Okay. So this is not a product filter. Okay. This is giving us a total of Canada sales. If you can see. Okay. So if you add this, these three are the Canada product, right? If we will add these three, we will get 10200, and it is giving the Canada sales, not the total product. It means it is removing the filter from the product table, and it giving the total sales of the Canada. Okay. So now you can see this value is the total sales of the Canada. Okay. 1210200. This is giving us in all sales when we apply all filter. So it is removing the filter from the product column. Same way you can, if you want to remove the filter from the country column, you can do this. Okay. If I apply CPU, you can see for CPU also it is giving the same sales only 10200, and this is for France. So the total of the France is 9076, and total of Germany is 6100. That's why it is giving this. Did you got this? The country level only, because in country whatever the city will be there, it will add up those things and then it will give you the by default value. So
Okay.
this will give you the total. So okay, so in country we have city, and in city we have this much of product. Okay, so the similar product will get summing up, and then the total value will be given to you. Okay. Hello.
Yes, got it, got it.
Okay.
In this case, Nagma, when you filter on CPU, it's giving a wrong number, right? In that case, if you put if you click CPU,
Hmm.
then it will give me a wrong number, because the total for Canada CPU is 4,800 only. It's not 10,200.
That's what I'm saying. So, for the CPU, not we are removing the product filter from the CPU, right? Because for CPU we have 4800, and 675. It
Yeah.
should be show these values. Instead of showing these values, it is showing the total of the
Hmm.
countries.
Yeah. Okay.
So here we are removing the filters from the product, and we are taking the filters from the country.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay, just let's do the another major. All sales, now the country wise. Okay, so we will calculate the sales first. Okay, it is not showing. So we have calculated the sales. Now we will apply filters on country. Okay, I have just given a country name instead of product name. Now you will see what is happening here. It will adding the, it is removing the filtering from the country, and it gives the filter from the product. So how it giving is, it adding 4800 plus 4800 plus 67, so it is adding the product total. Okay, so by adding these total, we get 10275, so it is giving the total of the products. Now this time it is giving the total of the products.
Yeah, got it.
So I'll name it this as product, so you will remember this. So whenever you have to remove some filters from the particular column, and you want to show the by default value, on that time you can use the all.
Yes.
Okay, then we have all except. It will also remove by default for filters. It is used when we want to retain some filters. So suppose we want to remove some filters, but also we want to retain some filters, means we want to take some filters from the table, we don't want to remove all the filters. On that time we can use all except. So except means the column which we will take, apart from this it will remove the other filters. So return all rows in a table except for those rows that are affected by specified column filters. Okay, so let's start with the major. Okay, so all except, we will work on country. And the same way we have to write the major. First we need to calculate the sales. Okay. And then we need to give the all except filter name. And here we need to provide the table or the column name. First we need to give the table name, that is the filter function, comma, and the column name, that is the country. Okay, so in all we don't have to provide the table name, but in all except we need to provide the table name also. Okay. So we have retained the filter on country because I have used the country table here, country column name here. Okay, just let me open this. Okay, so we can see this is the country total, right? 10. This is the Canada total for the sales. So 10200. It is, this is for Canada. This is for France. This is for Germany, and this is for Mexico. So the so the calculation is based on the country, not on the product. Did you got this? So what is happening is, it is just removing the filters from the product table, and it is retaining the filters from the country table. Okay, so it's similar to all what is happening here, but it just use all except to retain some filters. Here we are removing the filters by giving the column name. Here we are retaining the filters by giving the column name.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so the like value, the output is same, but the concept is different. So this is the difference between all and all except. All will remove the by default filters. Same, all except will remove the by default filters, but the difference is it is will retain the filter when we provide the column name. Also, the second difference is in syntax we don't have to provide the column table name in all, but we need to provide the table name in all except. So these are the two difference between all and all except. Okay, so if we can try with this product on product, all except in product. So in this case only filter is applied on the product, not on the country. Okay, so all except sum of net sales, and then we need to give the table name, uh, shift enter, net sales. Okay, not net sales, it's product. Now you will see it is retaining the filters from the product and removing the filters of the country. So this is the country level filter and this is the product level filter. Okay, so if you see mouse, for mouse it is showing 102 10275, and this is the total of the okay, this is the total of the CPU. For CPU it is showing 10275. Now the all selected, it ignores the filter that implicitly built inside the query, but it takes the outside filter dynamically. Okay, so what is implicit filters? I have explained you what is implicit filters and what is the explicit filters.
Yeah. Implicit is what we give as a filter, right?
Implicit means
What we define as a filter.
no, that is explicit filter.
Actually, it's the other way around. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So implicit filter means the inbuilt filters.
Okay.
So if we can see in total sales, these are the inbuilt filters. Okay, we have not measured the net sales. Okay, this net sales we have not measures, but whatever the this. Okay, so this is the measure which is we have make it by ourselves. Okay, so this is called the explicit filters and this is called the implicit filters.
Okay.
So it ignores the filters that applied implicitly inside the query, but it takes the filter outside dynamically. So outside filter means whatever the filter, this two filter slicer, whatever the filters we will apply it from here, it will take those. Okay, so let's see. All selected. Okay, sales. calculate sum of, and then, okay, let me just, okay, here you can give the table name or the column name, and then you can define the column name. So it's table or column name. It means even if you don't give the table name here, it is fine. You can directly give the column name. So the product. So return all rows in a table or all values in a column, ignoring any filters that might have been applied inside the query, but keeping the filters that come from the outside. So whatever the filters that will come from the outside, we will take. It will take those filters only. So this is for all selected, and okay. So we click here, add this. Okay. Now you can see this is the country level filters. By default it is giving. Okay, so this is the sales for the Canada, this is the sales for the France, Germany, and the Mexico. So it means it is removing the filters from the product by default, whatever the filters applied. But when we select from here, suppose I select CPU from here, now you see the values change. Okay, it is showing the product level filters. 4800 is the value for the Canada of the product CPU. Okay, but if we don't select this, it is showing total value of the Canada sales. Okay, so this is the total, this is the product level value. Okay, CPU, for CPU we have 4800 for the Canada, and for the France also we have the same, and for the Germany we have 675. So if we select CPU, it is showing these values also here. But if we don't select CPU, on that time it is showing the total values of the country. Did you got this?
Yes, got it.
Okay. So it takes outside filter, not the inside filters. Okay, now we have key filter, which is very much important. Okay, so like uh, interviewer always ask what is the difference between all except and all selected. Okay, so you can give these three statements, whatever I have written it here. Okay, what is all except and all selected is doing. Okay, then we have filters. Okay, let me see this key filters we have or not. Okay, I have not added the key filters. I'll add it in this. We'll see. Okay, so we have these two column in our table, and we will use the key filter. So first I'll show you without key filter, and then we will see with key filter. Okay, so the difference you will get to know with using key filter. Okay, sales without key filters. Sum of net sales, comma. Here we need to apply the filter function. So product equals to, so here I'm giving a name of the product. So I want, suppose I want to see the sum of net sales of pencil only, for the product pen only. Okay, suppose for the product pen only, so we'll give the name it as pen here. Okay. Okay, now you can say this is the net sales of the pen, right? But it is showing in all columns, all rows. For CPU also it is showing, for mouse also it is showing. But if we want to show only for the pen, so for that purpose we will use this filter function, key filter function, to remove the to remove the these values from the other rows and keep it on only pen in pen rows. So last time we have done this keep filters and remove filters. Sum of net sales, and then here we need to define the filter name, that is keep filter. Okay, and then we need to give the expression, that is product equals to pen. Now you'll say it is only showing for the pen. It is removing from the others rows. Okay, so this is what something we want. We don't this is not for the CPU. For CPU the net sales is 10277 75. So any which ways this is showing the wrong values for this, but only showing the right values for the pen. So whenever we need to define a particular value to the particular product or the anything, on that time we can use this key filter to define that values. Here we have given the pen. Okay,
Mhm.
and keep filters on the, okay, so this is only showing for the pen. If we will add the country here, then what we can do, okay, let me add this country here first. So that will be two column, right? So this is the value column, but we need to categorical column here. Okay, now we can give it here as country equals to Canada. Okay, let me just remove all of those things. So for saying Canada and the CPU or the pen product, okay, we can use this contains row also, and we can use this if, and inside the if using and function. So in and function we will see two things, two logical, we will add two logical values. So first we will give the country. Okay, not this country. Wait, other country is not showing. Oh, country. Should be like this. No, we have to use this. So in this we can provide the two logical function. But why it is not showing for the filter underscore functions country? Okay, so here I'm using and function for Canada, and the second logical function I'm giving it here as uh, filter function. Okay, filter that is on product equals to pen. Without key filter, this with key filter. Let me just remove this without key filter. Okay, now you will see it is showing for Canada. Okay, where is pen for Canada? For Canada we have pen 400, right? This is only for the Canada. For France we have pen 276, so it is showing for the Canada only. So here we will apply the key filters. Okay, and in this, now you will see it will only show it in front of Canada and pen. Okay, let me just expand this. See, now it will only show in front of Canada and pen, that is 400. Did you got this? So here what I have done is I have used and function. You can use contains row function also,
Yeah.
or the contains function.
Yeah.
Okay. So by using and function, why I have used and function? Because I know in and function I can provide the two logical values. So it will filter out the country also, and it will filter out the product also. And by using key filter, I will remove the filters from the other country and product, and it will only show the value for whatever the value I have assigned it here in DAX. Okay. So
Yeah. Got it.
let me add this here. Now without key filter it will show some this type of values, because here we have only give this, and We can use the another filter also. We use product right equals to Canada. Now it will show 400. Okay, so I have added one more filter function, the and one more filter here, that is Canada. So for showing Canada, it is showing 400 without keep filter, and with keep filter it will show in front of Canada pen only. Okay, then we have all cross filtered. So you can see all cross filtered clear all filters which are applied in the table. It can only be used to clear filters but not to return a table. So it will only clear the filters whatever will apply to the table. Okay, so we will see this also. So here I'm using one measure for all cross filtered. We are calculating the sales. Comma, we'll use all cross filter. Clear all filters which are applied to the specific table. And here we need to give the table name. So this is our table name. Only the table name we need to give it. So here you will see the by default value is this 2600. So it is removing the filters from this, and it is giving the total value of all the products of all the countries. Okay, that is 26044.
Okay. Yeah, got
So
this.
all cross filter is used to remove the filters from the table, the whole table. Okay, and all except all selected. You can use this to remove the filters from a particular column. Uh, to remove the filters. Okay, all cross is the only filter from which you can remove the filters from all the tables. Okay, so it is removing the filters from the country, it is removing the filters from the pen, it is taking the total values of the all of both, like country and pen, country and product. Okay, so you can add it in a card also. You can use it, and we can build one visualization also. So we will use all cross filter, net sales by country. So this is the total value of country Canada, but the actual value of total value of Canada is 10200. Okay, this is with cross filtered and this is without cross filtered. This is
Okay.
with cross filter, this is without cross filter. The total value is 9076, but while using the all cross filtered, it is giving 26044. Okay, so you can see the difference like this also. Okay. Now we have the filter functions. So we have used many times these filter functions, and okay, so we will use it here, and we will use this to create a new table also. So whatever the filters we will apply it here, it will come to our table. So this is the only thing of the filter functions. So let me add a major. Suppose here I will count the rows of CPU. Okay, or the, okay, we have two rows for the mouse. Okay, so suppose we are counting the rows of mouse. So count rows mouse. So for counting the rows, we have count rows function. Okay, count the number of row in a table, and in this we need to give the filter function because we want to count the row only for the mouse, and for that we need some filter function. And here I'm giving a name of the table, and then applied the filter function here. So product equals to mouse. So we will add a card. Now you can see it is giving, it is counting the rows, that is the two rows are there in which mouse is defined. So you can see this is the one row, this is the two row. Okay, these are the two rows in mouse. So you can use the filter function for counting the rows for particular for seeing the particular value of the product or the particular country of the sales. We can use it. And suppose if you want to see the sales for the particular country, using filter function we can also solve them. Okay. uh, Sales equals to, first we will calculate the sales. Okay, one thing, uh, here we always write sum of net sales, sum of net sales, right? But what if we don't want to write sum of net sales and we directly define the measure? So for that we will create the, suppose, total underscore net sales. Okay, and what we will do is we will do sum of net sales. We have done this total net sales and we have given the sum of net sales. Okay, so this is one measure we have created. Now I'm taking another measure, and here I'm giving sales equals to calculate. And in calculate we don't have to write sum of anything, we directly define the measures which we have created, this total net sales. So when you put the square bracket and you add the total, so it will show it to you, and it will not going to give you any error, because this is nothing but the sum of net sales only. Okay, and then comma, and then you can use the filter function here. And in this, you need to give the table name first, and then we can define the uh, column, filter expressions. Suppose we want the filters on country, but this time we will see the Mexico sales. Okay, so let me add this. Okay. Turn it into the card. So 668 is the Mexico sales. So when we add these three values, okay, we will get the 668, 330, 342, and 96. And you can use the and function for saying the two countries by giving the two logical values, like this will considered as one logical value, and the same way you can give the another country name that and will take two logical values. By using and function you can define these two things, and you can calculate the sales for the two country instead of calculating one country. Okay, like we have done it here in keep filter. Okay,
Yeah,
so this is in Power BI desktop, and when you suppose this is very much small data, okay, but suppose you have a transactional data or very large data on that time, if you want to filter out for a particular country and for a particular product, you can use this by while using the while creating the table also. So suppose I'm creating new table here, and you will use the filter function to filter out the values. So this is very small data, so we can use it in this visualization part. But suppose we have a large data, on that time what we will do, so this will give you the all values of the country, all values of the product. So filter, suppose I'm filtering country. Okay, okay, then based on, I'm applying the filter function, giving the name of the table. Here you can see in filter function we need to provide the name of the table and then the filter expression. So in filter expression, giving country, okay, equals to, suppose France. We want to filter out only the France country, all things, okay, like the sales, net sales, unit price, quantity, and the products, what are the products in France, all those things. So it will filter out the France table. It will give you the value only for the France, and it will remove the others filters. Okay, now we are able to see only for the France values. So it is showing product, all those things, all the columns, whatever the we have in our table, but this time it is only showing for the France. So likewise, you, if you want to see for a particular product, you can use it here. Instead of writing this country, you can use this product. Okay, and then if you want to filter out for the CPU, now this time it will show you for the CPU product only. Okay, so these are the CPU products we have. So we can filter out the things like this in while creating another new table by use of filter function. Did you got this one, Amit?
yes, Nagma, I got this.
Okay, just give me a moment. Okay. So selected value, we have already seen what is selected value. So by use of selected value, we have created a measures, and then we have done the dynamic title. Okay, all no blank row is, okay, we will see this. All no blank row function only filters the blank row that a parent table in a relationship will show. Okay, so whatever the blank row is in our parent table. Suppose this is our parent table and this is our child table. Okay, so in this we have this table. These are the okay. So this is very much simple. We will add new column here, and we can only pass one parameter in all non-blank row. So I guess not here, because this is the parent table, but here. Okay, we will add no blank, all no blank row. Return all rows except the blank row in the table, all the values in a column, ignoring any filters that might have been applied. So suppose we have, okay, let me see, in this we have department code. Okay, we will give it as employee department code. A table of multiple values is applied, single values is accepted. Okay, showing. Okay, just give me a second. All non-blank row function only filters the blank row that a parent table in a relationship. The parent is when there are one or more rows in the child table that have not matched. Okay, add it here. Still it is showing value. Okay, Yeah. Okay, we will see this later. I don't know why this we I am giving only the single value, that is the department code. Still, it is showing multiple values was supplied, where single value was accepted. So we will see this all no blank row, but now we will see the lookup value. So lookup value in Excel, right?
Yes, Nagma, I know it.
So it is similar to that only. Everything is just similar. So here also you can use lookup value. Okay, by giving lookup value function name. Just give me a moment. It is not showing me suggestion. Okay, lookup value. We need to give the function name, that is lookup value, and then here it is showing the syntax, that is result column name. So this is nothing but the source column name which contains the data. So the data contains is the department. We are giving the name, that is department name here. Okay, so this is I'm giving the source column name. Okay, and then we have a search column. So search column means in which column you want to search the data. So we want to search the data in ID. Okay, and then we have search value, which value we want to search. This is in search value. So in employee table we need to search it for the employee ID, and if we will not get the any, and second search is search in department ID, and if we will not get this, then show the result, alternate result, that is not found. Okay, department name, we have given department ID, then we have given employee, and then we have given department ID not, and the employee ID. Okay, okay, so I have given it twice, like the so this is the search value for the employee table. So I have given a different table name, that is department, that's why it is showing that error. So we can see this is by the department ID and the employee ID, it is giving the department name, that is the sales. So this is the code of the department. So For 10 it is not repeating. Okay, so here we can see 109 and 1110. There is no department code and there is no department ID here. So when we see it here, in this we have only 7 values. For these two we don't have any values. Okay, so that's why it is showing not found it here. Okay, so this is similar to the lookup values. Okay, and so it is taking the department name to the employee table by using the department ID and employee ID. So this is about the filter functions. We will see all non blank, all no blank row tomorrow. I don't know. I have provided only single value. Still, it is showing us a error. So might be because, okay, I got to know. I have not added these two, and we are showing the parent-child relationship between this. So that's why. So that's why data modeling is very much important. I just forget to connect these two. Okay. Now if I add here new column or no blank equals to multiple values even after adding those three things. Phone charging. Okay, we will see why it is showing. Later we will see definitely why it is showing error for this. Till then, let it go like this. So you got to know all the filter functions, right? That all except, all cross filtered. We will see all no blank row tomorrow, and just okay. Major we have all covered from this. Okay, so remove filter is similar to the all. Okay, so we can use it in a same way. Lookup values or all those things we have calculated. Calculate and calculate table. Okay, so we will see this also when I explain you this all no blanco. So now I have shared one data set with you, right? Let me open that data set. Okay, so this is the PBIX file for the for the data set sales and marketing. So for the next week, I want you to try to build this dashboard. Okay, by taking reference of this PBX file. That's why I have sent the PBX files. Try to see what measures they have created and what measures you can create it by yourself. Okay, so you will got to know we can use DAX functions in many different ways.
Yeah.
I thought I can finish it today, but tomorrow is Saturday. So tomorrow first I'll start with the summarize function, which is very much important function in this. So summarize and group by, and I'll show you the difference between summarize and group by. And then we will finish it up, with the row level security part also, and the date time function tomorrow. So we need to complete these three things tomorrow. And then on Sunday I will start with the Power BI services. Okay, so for that I'm sending you the link to so you can you can have an access of Power BI services tomorrow only. You just go and create an account on that. Okay, so this is the sales and marketing data sets. So on that they have given a market shares, YTD category, sentiment and growth opportunities. Okay, so let me show you the data first. Okay, so why it is showing in gray and it is not showing in that one? Like, although those are gray color, but this is light, right? So what they have did is they have hide these values. Okay, so if you don't hide, so you can see this. Select to make it visible. Say this.
Yeah.
So when
Mhm.
we publish this in Power BI services, on that time this column will not shown. Okay, so that's
Okay.
hide. Currently we are able to see this, but when we publish this into Power BI services, on that time whatever the things we will hide from this, it will not show in Power BI services. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the okay, so date table you don't have to create it, it's already created. Okay, so you need to use this date table only. So you can see these are the blank values, but these are not the blank values. Okay, so when you go to the drop down, it will show you running 12 month, running 13 to 20 4 months, and this. Okay, so for some period it is showing blank values because of some issues might be they have faced in while creating this. And you can see this is the calculated column. Okay, they have created. If running year equals to 1, then running 12 month. If 2, then it is 13 to 24. If 3, then it is 25 to 26. And if not, then show the blanks. Okay, so that's why we have blank 1, 2, 3, and this blank considered as fourth values. Same way, you don't have to drop it anything. We have blank values in this, and we can use it like this way only without removing anything. So you just don't start with the data transformations. You can see this is the blank values and you need to remove it. No, you have to check in this that where we have any values or not. Okay, if we remove the blank values from here, so we will lost these data also. Okay, you can see this also. So we don't have to lost any data. Okay, So suppose if this whole value, whole column will blank, on that time we can remove this column because there is no need of this column on that time. But here we have values in this column. So this is the date column which they have already created. This is the product column. Okay, in this also you can see they have created a hierarchy by themselves. So in hierarchy they have added category, segment, and the product. You can also create it. So you have to check each and everything in details. Okay, so this value, okay, you can see this icon. This is nothing but the calculated column. Okay, is complete. So when you okay, when you click here, it will show if is complete height, yes or no. On what basis they have taken is complete height, this. So this is only showing n, and that's why they have taken for n. Please show no, and else it will show no, because we are providing if function here. So this will be the alternate result, and this will result if not true. If this is not true, then write this. Like whenever the n is showing, it will write no. When it comes to y, it will write yes. Okay. So we can see this also as a calculated column. Okay. So we have manufacturer. So based on manufacturer, they have write yes or no in this. So we have they have filter out for when or sell day Ursdale. Okay, and whenever when Ursdale is there, please write yes, else write no. So like this they have filtered. Okay, so they have filter for the particular manufacturer, that is when Ursdale. Okay, then we have a geo. In this they have shown the district, city, and these things. And we have sentiments. Okay, so in this they have hide all those things. Okay, I don't know why they have hide. And in this they have made one measure, that is the score. Okay, and when you see this sales fact, in this they have created all measures whatever they have used in the power if to create a report. Okay, so you can see they have used divide functions, and also they have used minus, plus, and all others things. Also they have used and functions, filter functions. All those functions are there. That's why I have choose these data sets, so you will get to know and you will have idea about it. Also they have work on YTD, so you can work on YTD MTD based on that. And you can see this chart, and you can create it. Okay, like this they have created four tabs. In info tab, this is not necessary, you can remove it. They just created this, and they have given a link on this. So this is not necessary, just ignore this one. Just create market share, YTD category, sentiment, and growth opportunities, and all. Okay. So when you click on this, it will get to you will get to know which DAX functions or which measures they have taken to create this. Okay, and which table, like whatever the tables they have taken, it will automatically get blue tick here, green tick here. Okay, so just want you to create this sales and marketing samples, and till Saturday. Okay, not Saturday, till Friday.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I have already shared these data sets, and you need to check each and everything in very detail. Huh? Here you can see they have taken a filter. Okay, so filter they have based on only selected one running total running year one. They have not selected running year two and three. Okay, and they have removed the blanks also, means while selecting only one means remove all other things, and only seeing starting 12th month. So you can see R 12 months, running total 12 months. Okay. And you need to see each and everything in details.
Okay.
So you will get to know what, in what way we can create a dax functions. And if you don't understand anything, then you can ping me any you can ping me on WhatsApp. Okay, so we will
Sure.
discuss out that things. So let me stop the recording.